Town Without Streets by Junji Ito. Our strange story for today starts when Saiko wakes up every day and finds her room's window open. And what more strange is that, for last period, she is dreaming of her classmate, Kishimoto. Kishimoto is a shy boy, and Saiko never noticed him. Why is she seeing him in her dream all of a sudden? And now, she starts having feelings towards him. One day, Saiko told her friend about that. Her friend told her that Kishimoto might be using the Aristotle thing. Saiko was surprised and asked him about that. Her friend said that Aristotle thing is a way to make the person you love loves you too. And it works this way. You go to the tragedied person while he or she are sleeping and start whispering in the ear. And when they hear your voice, they start dreaming of you. And after a while, they will start to love you. Saiko said, "Do you think that Kishimoto is doing that to me?" When Saiko went back home, she sat to have dinner with her family, and her brother said that he heard a boy voice coming out of Saiko's room yesterday night. Her dad said, "Is that for real, Saiko?" She said, "Of course not. There is no way." But her other brother said that he also heard a boy voice coming from her room yesterday. Now she starts thinking that Kishimoto is entering her room at night, and that may be why she wakes up every day to find her room's window open. At the same day, Saiko have seen a strange dream. She saw Kishimoto trying to gift her a ring. And when she faced him with the Aristotle story, he said, "Yes, I was doing that." Saiko said, "How do you dare doing that? This is my privacy." And he said that he loves her, but he was scared to tell her that. And while they are talking, a strange person suddenly appeared. This person called him Self-Jack the Ripper. He pulled a knife and killed Kishimoto. Saiko woke up, and she realized that it's only a dream. But when she looked around, she found the gift she got from Kishimoto in the dream. Next day, Kishimoto's body was found in the street, just like what happened in the dream. After this, Saiko's life became stranger and stranger. Her family actions became very weird, and because of that, she moved to live with her friends. But after a while, her friends start to be disturbed of her, so she had to go back home. At home, her family started to yell at her because she's sleeping outside, and she said that she's bored of their strange actions. Her dad asked her, "What strange actions you talking about?" She said, "I know that you are spying on me when I'm in my room." Her family denied that, but she couldn't talk anymore and went to her room. In Saiko's room, we can see that there's small holes in her wall. Obviously, her brother is spying on her from his room. And suddenly, we see her brother entering his finger from one of the holes to make it bigger. Saiko went crazy and hit his finger so hard. After that, she saw her mom and dad spying on her from the room's door, but she closed the door in their faces. She went to her closet, and she found her little brother hiding inside the closet. He made a small tunnel to sneak to her room. She drove him out of the room and closed the door. Saiko decided to make a block around her bed so her family don't spy on her anymore. But at night, she woke up on sound of someone digging in the roof. Someone is trying to spy on her from the roof. But Saiko stoned up, and she stuck a screwdriver into the hole. She heard someone screaming, and obviously the screwdriver went into his eye. The very next day, Saiko was having breakfast with her family, and she noticed that her brother's finger is broken, and her father is covering his eye. And when she asked him, "What happened to your eye?" He said it has an infection. Even her brother said that his finger went broken while he was training the past day. Saiko got enough, so she decided to live with her aunt. But her aunt lives in another city. Saiko traveled to that city, but she was shocked when she saw that all people entering or leaving the city are wearing masks. And when she entered, she found something more shocking. All houses are adjacent to each other. There is no streets. The only way to move in this city is to go through these houses. Saiko asked a man on the street, and he said that there is a lot of buildings were built in the last short period, and no one know who is building it, and they are too many. So people can't find a way to walk in the city anymore, so they have to enter each other's houses, and all people have to leave their house door open. There is no more privacy in this city anymore. That is why people are wearing masks, to keep a little part of their privacy. But what worse, that anyone who tries to lock their house door, people will break the door, and they torture them. Saiko couldn't believe her eyes, and she ran to her aunt's place. She knocked on the door, but her aunt said, "Come in, the door is open." When Saiko entered the place, she found her aunt standing there naked. Saiko asked her aunt why she's naked. Her aunt said she finally understood that privacy is meaningless, so there is no reason to wear clothes. While they are talking, someone entered through the window and passed by. Saiko noticed that there was a lot of holes in her aunt's place, and her aunt said that people made these holes to spy on her. After that, she started to say weird things like Saiko should also accept the situation and take off her clothes. Saiko started running, and in one of the houses, she saw a person who was murdered just like Kishimoto. And when she moved more, she found a person with a weird head shape, and he is spying on someone's place through a hole. After that, she found more people with the same weird head, also spying on someone. And when they looked at her, she saw that they have a lot of eyes in their heads. Saiko screamed and ran away until she found herself face to face with Jack the Ripper. Jack said that he was at her room and he was planning to kill her, but he found Kishimoto in her room and killed him instead. But now it's her turn to die. Suddenly someone stabbed the Ripper from the back and killed him, and we find out that it was Saiko's aunt. Her aunt said, "Walk beside the river to get out of the town," and she walked away. Saiko found herself alone in streetless city. That was a weird story, and it's not understandable, but obviously it's talking about our curiosity in other people's lives, and how is that can change us and change our society, and how the lack of privacy can be a scary thing. Let me know in the comments if you liked this story. See you later.